Now your life makes me, make you love me. World, baby, where you from? You said to me, since you came along, you said to me, where did you come from, baby? How did you know I needed you? How did you know you're everything I prayed for? How did you know every time I prayed for? Every day, love satisfaction. Now that life next to me, giving it to me. Baby, where you from? Take it to me. Take it to me. Since you came along, you said to me, let's say, you said to me, where you go, baby, you said to me, let's say, you said to me,
Sister Dobom, the gifted reader, and you, Sister Dobom, will help you with lucky numbers, health, money, and love problems. She promises you better days. She's waiting for your call right now. 718-253-7273. She specializes in getting your loved one back in your life. 718-253-7273. KingandQueenRadio.com and Brooklynstation.com, the number one station with 93.5 FM. Promoting artists daily 24/7. Check us out, the best in promoting. Call us now, 718-253-4239.
I'm crying for you, my love.
Zena G. Bennett, owner and producer of King and Queen Radio, plus Brooklynstation.com, is proud to sponsor this program. And our most popular sponsor of the show is spiritual reader and advisor Sister Joelle. Give her a call right now. 1-718-253-7273. One free question. Enjoy the stations. Zena G. Bevel, Arundel, owner and producer of King and Queen Radio, also Brooklynstation.com, is proud to sponsor this program. And our most popular sponsor of the show is spiritual reader and advisor Sister Joelle. Give her a call right now. 1-718-253-7273. One free question. Enjoy the stations.
Views expressed on this program are those of the hosts, guests, and callers, and are not necessarily those of the station, its management, or other advertisers. Use of this site and all services provided therein are for personal use only. King and Queen Radio holds no responsibility for the validity or accuracy of the information given.
Nothing to do, just say you wanna do it.
Whoa, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I'm bringing my guests in the house. Welcome to the King and Queen Radio, Brooklynstation.com, sisterdevout.com, with a pleasant, beautiful evening this evening here in New York City. And this evening, I'm going to give you a great show. This evening, we don't have any hosts this evening because it's all going to be about There We Go Jamaica. And also, you know where I take it back to where you think we're gonna go. I'm gonna leave that up to you. So this evening here, welcome. And if you're just tuning in, we are live on WVIP 93.5 FM. Say a shout out there, my host girl out there, Mahogany out there. Big up to you, girl, out there. I see ya. And all you folks out there joining in all over the world, everywhere. I got my host here, Dominique, here.
Guys, speak
Dominique, and I got my host here with me as well, Okay, Queen Christina. How are you and how was your weekend?
Very good, thank you.
Your weekend was good this weekend?
Very good.
You had a great time?
Excellent weekend, beautiful weekend in Brooklyn, yeah.
Yeah, and you, how was you doing there?
This weekend was excellent. This week was eventful. And my, do I have a crazy story for y'all about last night.
Oh, we can't wait to hear that. That's exciting. Of course, we got our #1 DJ, Tony Dance on the 1 and 2 over there. He's sharp as a cat. and he is dressed to kill, like they say in the South. Big up to Tony Dance out there for bringing a great show. He used to play that good old music back in the past. I used to love Woman, Take Me in Your Hands and Rock Me, Baby. Don't you remember that? Rock the Boat? Rock the Boat, baby. Rock the Boat, baby. But is they still rocking the boat? I'm taking rock the boat in the boat out here. This still rock.
They rock.
There's a different kind of boat they rocking nowadays. I don't know what kind of boat it is,
I
but
don't know what type of boat y'all talk about. They talk about, but I know the rock the boat is a beautiful boat, baby.
okay, so it's been a stressful day today. I don't know if everybody felt the stress in the air, like the temperature, everything is just changing. I had to just get myself up for this show. I said, I'm tired. Yeah, I felt like that low energy because it's between hot and cold, and it just makes you feel like uncomfortable. But I just want to say the scenery is beautiful in here. Whoever decorated tonight, big up to you.
Teamwork is the dream work,
Okay.
Shout out.
Teamwork, I love how you got it decorated here to see you on this scenery here in New York City. Brooklyn in the house. Brooklyn Station got to represent. Represent Brooklyn. Brooklyn, wherever you at, Brooklyn. Represent out there. And we all over live stream. We everywhere, folks. Just tune in, Knqradio / Brooklyn Station. We're live, and so many people on radio.co. Oh my goodness, that's like 500, 600 people. That's amazing, So I want to thank all you folks out there on TuneIn Radio. Out there on what's that thing I be saying? Apico, what it called?
Amco?
No, not Amco.
Amco's
What they say when you tell it what to do. Dot. It's not dot. I'm testing it to see which one are we on in the house. I can say Brooklyn Station and come on.
Oh, Brooklynstation Radio. It's an app. Yeah, you can go and download that off Apple. And also radio.com, brooklynstation.com is the place to be. And also, I just want y'all to know that Brooklyn Station Radio has a direct link from and to brooklynstation.com.
Amen to that. And so folks out there tuning us out there, if you're in your house, you could just ask that box in there to tell you to tune in. What's the name of the box?
Brooklyn Station Radio.
Brooklynstation.com. Okay, so folks out there, you listen to King and Queen Radio. Want to say a shout out there to our family out there in Nigeria. Big up to you out there. Big up to you out there. Whoa. King and Queen Radio. And that's right. And our boy out there, Lots, Hennessy representing him out there. So he did the contest out there. So we waiting on the results and see where King and Queen Radio go out there in Nigeria with Hennessy. Hennessy here in New York, y'all need to come look for us here. Y'all been all the way in Nigeria to find us out there, King and Queen Radio.
I'm saying.
But that's all right. At least they thinking about us.
And shout out to Lots out there doing this
Lots doing this thing out there. And Zombie out there, King, man, big up to you out there. But he's doing so much work out there. Hard work, great performer, and great shows. I just hope he get the equipment on time because he's sending anything from America out there. It takes almost a year to get to the people out there. So I want to say our manager out there, Monty. Monty. I think it's a great job. And he'll be here tomorrow evening with the new host coming on tomorrow night. A great show tomorrow night on Brooklyn Station. A brand new show starting tomorrow night at 8 p.m. You don't want to miss it, folks, on brooklynstation.com. You're going to learn how to adjust your mind, how to adjust your life, and you're going to have one of the King Melvin. King Melvin is coming with something special you never heard of before. He's been around many, many years, over 25 or more years, and he's going to teach you how to deal with a lot of things, because so many people are stressful, and I'm hearing so many people want to commit suicide. What is this thing I'm hearing suicide all over? And it's from young kids. I have clients coming to me telling me the kids want to commit suicide. People are really going crazy out there. And Kalidas out there, Aladun, you know I'm saying it wrong. Big up to you. You'll be joining us soon. Very famous guy out there. And he's going to be joining the King and Queen Radio. Shout out there in Nigeria. And Abia, shout out there. And Abuja. Abuja. You thought I forget about you? No, I didn't forget you about Kali, the boss out there running things. Big up to you out there. All right. Pat Muko, big up to our girl, Pat Muko. Shout out to her. Big up, and shout out to her brother too. Give him big up. A great dancer, a great performer. And I had a great time yesterday talking with the both of them, and I just enjoyed and talked with them. Big up to them, and big up to all our family out there. So I'm gonna take you back to a little more music. With Tony Dance, but I'm gonna wait a little bit. Okay, don't forget, I'm Sister Bob. You have troubles in your life, you can call me. You know you can call me. That's 718-253-7273. Again, that's 718-253-7273. So give me that call if you're having spiritual problems, things going bad in your life, and you just need some changes in your life. You know you can call me again. That's
718-253-7273.
All right. You look like you ready to rap there tonight. I like that.
I'm ready to get about this piece.
Yeah, you got your album out there anyway going on out there. Well, you gonna perform anywhere now? We're gonna bring you to perform here one night.
Yeah.
We're gonna put you to perform here live. That's gonna be exciting.
The best performance of y'all lives. You hear me live on it.
Well, we got to set that up. Yeah, Gas is big time out there. Yeah, you got to support him, get his music out there. Gas, tell them where they can get your music there.
Everywhere. iTunes, Tidal, and you could go to these are platforms from Africa to UK to America. So I'm touching all platforms just to make some general aspect for y'all. Name brand for Lux Living Currency, the newest album. You get the other album, which is just over 500,000 streams right now. Fun Prince, Bigger Picture, the most beautiful album, masterpiece, featuring Wu-Tang legend Shaheem. You are
Shaheem. Big up to you out there, all the groups out there. Okay, so tell us what's going on with you, Queen Christina.
Let's see. I had a good weekend. Danced a little, of course. We have the Soul Summit.
Oh, great.
Soul Summit at the Ace. Soul Summit, a lot of people know in Fort Greene. They did a great party at the Ace Hotel, Brooklyn.
Oh,
and
yes.
I put it on the page.
I seen that. I also seen my Indians, my American Indians.
Yes, you love that?
Did you go to the powwow?
I didn't know.
Oh my goodness.
No,
I usually go to them, and I got family out there. Big up to them out there doing the powwow. My cousins out there in North Carolina, they got the whole tribe out there. And so they got some family out there, they do the powwow. I don't know where I fit in with them, but I know I'm not going out there doing the powwow. I'd rather fall out there doing the powwow. I can see the woo. Yeah. I go to Africa, I do my drumming and dancing. I leave that part of the family alone. I can do both. I can go out one way, you do our African dance. It's all the same thing.
Yeah.
I think it's the same
Ceremonial.
Ceremonial.
It's all spiritual. It's about rhythm and energy and just love. Like as long as you have a soul,
and what I love about the Indians, they continue with their culture, nature, and they refuse to let anybody destroy it. When our people from Africa, sad to say, but Christianity is taking over. And they're forgetting who they are, and who their roots were and where they come from the beginning.
Yeah,
But people fail to understand you are from what you come from the beginning.
And you shouldn't be ashamed.
And you shouldn't be ashamed of it and lose it. Yes, you can join Christianity, you can join whatever you want, but don't give up you. Don't give up what you are. You can't let another culture come in with their beliefs and dictate you and tell you now you have to leave what you knew in the past and forget it. Well, how did you get here? You got where you got from something that brought you there, just like it brought them where they had to come to learn, discover what they had to discover. So why should you give up your roots?
Exactly.
So my African people out there, I know you're listening out there, find yourself again. Christianity is all good, I love it and all, but you're still an African. No matter how you do it, no matter how you make it, still an African. So take it to that, we're gonna take the cover DJ.
Right. Keep it African. Keep it African. I said you're right.
Nobody wants you. Nobody wants you. Nobody wants you. Once I lived the life of a millionaire, spinning out on the road, taking my best time, I'm trying to whiskey, champagne and wine.
Ooh, I feel that. I feel that vibes up there. Ooh, welcome back. But you just tell us what the news, what's going on, what is happening.
Let us tell you. Well, hello. There's a
Got a
fellow
friendly
man
name.
just outside.
Yes. Okay.
Well, let's get on to this news. The news is, well, for some reason, right, there's been a discovery that Bruce Willis and his family have revealed to the world that Bruce Willis has aphasia. And that's probably memory loss, which also actually resulted in him being able to be incomprehensive to say or memorize lines. So he actually resigned from acting. And his family made a very consoling, endearing post about it.
Wow. Well, you know, that's going to happen a lot with this new shot they're giving people. You never know he could have got the shot. Because vaccine, I'm telling you, since I got it, even my mind go blurry sometimes. I say, am I losing it? I'm serious, my mind go blurry. I said, wait a minute, I can't remember this, I can't remember that. I said, oh, wait a minute, it ain't old age. I try to put it on old age, but that shot has something to do with all this stuff. And they gave me the shake sometimes, like I'm shaking, like I said, what the heck? Yeah, because a lot of side effects gonna come after them shots.
That's true. There's some unknown side effects.
You don't know what you're gonna get. Yeah. So you know, it's sad and it's so confusing. You know, that's why people getting kids and everybody's getting crazy. They're telling you 1 minute to take your mask off, and the next minute say put your mask back on. Now it's another whole germ out there.
Yeah.
It's a new one.
Right.
And it's,
Yeah.
Because, America is new to this type of lifestyle, having a mask on. But
Yeah.
since SARS disease back in like the 80s, they've been having the mask on comfortably for forever. So this is like normal for them to want to have the mask. It's not abnormal for them to.
Yeah, the 80s, they did all that stuff. Yeah. One patch over the eye, walking around like they're bandito, walking around
looking like Zorro.
A patch over the eye. Yeah, a lot of people walking around with a patch over the eye.
You can
I just
actually,
gave some ideas out there that goes start
you know,
with
you
that.
actually made a joke just now for me. Look, a patch over their eye. We could call him Apache.
Oh,
Maybe that's where it goes from.
All right.
That's right. A patch over the eye.
Nice one.
Yeah, wearing a patch over the eye. I know one host that I knew got this. I thought he was blind. I really didn't think he had no another eye because everywhere he went, he had that patch over his eye.
I feel like that would be kind of annoying. Like, what is that?
Slow
Sometimes,
something.
you know, it's sad, but sometimes when you see people all the mask on, you want to punch them. You ever say, what the heck?
Oh, that's hilarious.
You know what I'm saying?
And she like, I don't know what it is about this face mask, this eye patch. Something makes you want to just
Yeah, the problem is
just land up, bow.
and they come up and look at you and all this stuff in your face. It's like,
You just look like
you don't
someone
know
that
what they're
needs
gonna do. Somebody approach you with all this stuff all over their face, you can they can't see out their eyes. You understand? They might as well get the Muslim outfit and put it on.
It's funny because I've met people who had that quote. They be like, I don't know what it is about you, but something makes me just want to punch you. And that's sad, right there.
No, don't punch nobody.
Nobody, please. Nobody punch
No more
nobody.
Will Smith.
Oh my goodness. Speaking of that, Will Smith stuff. So, did you know that after what you were saying, you were right about them condemning him. He actually took a foot forward and decided to resign himself from the Academy
Oh,
Awards.
yes, I saw that.
Isn't that crazy?
Yeah, he
Wow.
resigned. Wow, so
He did the right thing.
He did.
He actually did the right thing.
You did
That's
so.
us. He's gonna retire and live his life. He's tired of being bothered. That was part of his game.
Yeah,
And he's still staying in the book of fame.
yeah.
Yeah, that's
The
true.
last
That
slap.
part is true.
The last.
That's funny. Yo, somebody made a joke.
I like that.
The last slap.
The last slap heard across the world.
Now I heard
This
that,
one.
I'll slap you. But you know that's just not so masculine.
The slap was-
A grown man walking
It's a
up
slap.
slapping. That's something.
That's what I said to him. I said, wow, he didn't even punch him, he slapped him. He gave him, I guess.
Well,
it's like
we
a
hang
bitch
out
slap.
in the streets, then that's a drag queen thing.
Right, it's like a bitch slap, right?
Yeah.
He gave the slap where it looked like a feather landed on his. Nah. The most exhausted.
Oh, man.
That is ridiculous.
Horrible.
That was-
I don't say
If-
horrible,
if-
you can't say.
if you're
That was
gonna-
on the
If
release.
you're gonna go down, you might as well go down for a real manly punch.
That's what I
The
was
follow
saying.
through.
Yeah,
That was
that
the
was
follow through that was real. It was the release of the swing that looked real feminine, but the closer had some masculinity to it.
Yeah, that was close.
I guess he wanted to make the slap a little bit. He pulled on it.
Well, he is a good
He
actor,
definitely did
yeah,
pull
so
on
he
his
knew
slap.
what he was doing.
He knew exactly what he was doing. He was a great actor.
Great actor.
Well, he acted himself, he got himself out. Now he had to worry about nothing. He'd do something on the side and he'd be rich the rest of his life.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
He
He's
wanted to come out the limelight. He's smart.
Yeah.
And they throw me out. Y'all don't care. I got all the money in the world. Throw me out. You can't damage me no more than what you damage.
I got a
They
quick question for
They
y'all.
can't.
Do y'all think he probably got the award? What if I know he got the award because he's a great actor.
He got
But
it no matter what.
let's put this scenario out there. What if he got the award because he slapped fire out of Chris Rock? It was like they just seemed to start. Oh, you
Well,
know what?
I tell you one
Let's give
thing,
him the award.
he gave Chris a great opportunity in life as the manly man. He probably come out on the magazine as the most masculine man in the world. And he stand up there and took the slap.
Yeah. I see
Hey,
what
his
you're
last
saying.
name is
Not,
Rock.
not the punch,
His
but
last
the
name
slap.
Rock.
He hold it firm.
He did.
Yeah.
He did.
So you gotta give him credit
Well,
on that.
no, look, I mean,
And
he
then
was
he
sold
was-
out the following night somewhere.
Oh yeah, the next night.
Very next night.
He gave a pitch, basically like just not trying to dive deep into it, but making a little joke about how he's still trying to put the pieces together of what happened last night.
Yeah, what happened?
But later
That-
on into the show, we gonna dig into it, and then like I was cheering, like, oh, I said, okay, Chris, we got you right.
Well, it's amazing how he slap.
Yeah, can I say something about this slap? Both of them have experienced Black trauma and emotional trauma on both sides of their own. They both been bullied or have been taken a moment where they stepped down and felt they bullied themselves their whole lives. So both of them had a reaction that was different from what they going through. Like Will Smith, I feel like it was just repressed rage when he was going through when he did that slap. But Chris Rock, as his reaction to not slapping him, was just his reaction to the fact that he was bullied in high school, and this isn't nothing new, but also this is something. This is a celebrity, just like he's a celebrity on this stage, on this platform, and he has to hold himself high, just like he's holding Will high in regard. So he's not going to try and react the way that he probably should have or would have, or the society.
Well, we just happy that they resolved it.
Absolutely.
Very proper.
Yeah.
Because they could have got real black on that stage.
Oh yeah.
And tore up the whole stage, you know, and start throwing chairs and
Can you imagine?
all the
What if it was somebody else? Right?
the slap coming and running at the chairs in there.
What if it was 50 Cent?
Oh my goodness, it would have been. It would have turned the whole place down. All right, we'll take it back to the DJ. You're listening to King and Queen Radio, Brooklynstation.com, the Way Beyond show. And we are taking it way beyond, so enjoy this segment this evening. And don't forget, I'm Sister Bob, give me a call daily, spiritually, no matter what problems you're going through, give me a call at 718-253-7273. Don't give up.
Don't give up.
Move up.
Right.
Love you.
No, it's alright. I found it. I can't see
You
it.
don't make it easy, girl. To stay away from you. Shiba, oh, Shiba, girl, you make me smile. Shiba, oh, Shiba, no make me pull the trigger. Never say never. No, I can't do whatever. Shiba, oh, be mine.
That's right, folks. All the music you hear this evening is coming directly from King and Queen Radio from Nigeria.
Drunk on your position, can feel my lips burning, losing composure. Can feel my feet drowning, seems so irrational, ready to reach to you. If I can have you, nobody can. Tell me how can I get my mind off you? I cannot take my hands off you. Tell me how I cannot get my eyes off you. Oh. Shiba, Shiba, girl, you make me smile. Shiba, oh Shiba, no make me pull the trigger. Never say never. No, I can't do whatever. Shiba, oh be mine. Don't wanna be so loser. No, you're set to rush, but baby, slow down. Gonna find your love. I'm moving you see. I'm so love. If I belong on TV, you this feeling I can't hide. You feeling up my mind, and I just don't know why. Shiba, Shiba, girl, you make me smile.
Are you a DJ, an artist, business owner who wants to promote, advertise product and services? Contact Knqradio, Brooklyn Station at 175 Avenue, or you can call us on 718-253-7273. Knqradio, we are here for you.
No, I mean,
We are men up. Amen. You give me now your blueberry. Let me take them all the tingle. All the tingle. Chevy make a come over. Say my cooking go drink up. You want to come back? You want to cheat with the big boy? Now you the rock, get the rock, get the drink with the drop cup. So you see how the tingle. Oh yeah, they let me hook and do. And hook and hook. Alright. Okay. This one of his one of we can't use. Go to go to them too. And the parameter is one of them too. People you have to say the view. For all the capacity we get it done too. Man, what they think about the fight you? Because I think I want to tell one of them too. Why not? Ha! Hey, come on let's go. Chevy make a come over. You want to go drink up. You want to go back. You want to cheat with the big boy. Like the rock, get the rock.
I know.
Let me see what I can do. Come on, is the father to the fatherless, I'm mother to the motherless, I'm not to know what I can do. But what is not to fight again, not to do anything that will cause again. Because if you do 96, you got talk again. And another time you go on again, that's what. Chevy make a tamoa. Say my kid go drink up. You want to come back?
Here we go, Jamaica. That's right. We enjoy this music. Welcome back to King and Queen Radio, Brooklynstation.com, SisterDevon.com. There we go, Jamaica and Africa. And what a great music we're getting out of Africa, and so many people joining us. We just want to thank you. If we get cut off, you know you can always go to King and Queen Radio /Brooklyn Station. Go to radio.co. If you go to radio.co, it cannot cut you off. Go KingandQueenRadio.co. Go to Brooklynstation Brooklyn,
Brooklynstation.com.
Brooklyn Radio, Brooklyn Station on radio.co. So you can go to brooklynstation.co, King and Queen Radio.com, brooklynstation.com, sisterdevout.com. Don't forget you can get the horoscopes on sisterdevout.com. There's prayers there for you, and you can find out what's going on in your life. So do visit kingandqueenradio.com, brooklynstation.com, sisterdevout.com. And it's such a great evening. Don't forget, later on, I'm going to be telling you what's going on in your life, giving you that psychic energy that you're looking for. But right now, we're just having a great time. And keep cutting off so you won't have to block it and start it over again. Just start it all over.
Finish.
So again, what a great show out here, and we got Tony Dance on the 1 and 2. So again, we're just going to continue through. It's WVIP may go on a commercial, but we'll still be here live. So don't go nowhere. Make sure you're on here. I want to say a shout out there to my dear cousin Jacqueline Baloo. Big up to you, girl. Long time no see. Shout out to Jacqueline out there. Big up, big up, big up. So it's just a beautiful evening here in New York City. Y'all loving it here in New York. Wait, if you had a place to go now, where place would you go and where would you go? Queen Christina.
Fiji.
Where is Fiji?
I want that someday. I want that cottage that's on the stilts, on the blue water that you can see like everything so clear, like clear blue water.
Oh, you can see straight through the water?
You straight through it. And you just wake up and you just they bring you like a tray and then you just dive in right from your room. That's what I want.
Ooh, where is this Fiji in Japan?
It's an island, the Fiji Islands.
That's near where? Philippines?
Yeah, right outside, right? Right
there.
Yeah,
I think so.
Or also the Maldives.
It's like probably not too far from the Hawaii Island.
Wow,
yeah,
Fiji.
I want something like that.
Oh,
someday.
A beautiful place to go.
Where you could just wake up and dive in.
Wow, that's fantastic.
Right? What about you?
Wow. Shout out to all the Rastas out there.
Hey,
Big up to the Rastas. Big up to Rastas out there listening to us. Oh yeah, you know what? I decided today I'm gonna try to get on a diet. That's what I keep saying. But I'm really gonna stick to it tonight.
There's no diets. Just do green juice every morning. Celery. We gotta get you. My friend dropped all this weight. She did nothing but celery juice.
And that is amazing too. That do work.
And you just strain it.
And it's very good for you.
And she did nothing different. She didn't work out and she dropped the weight.
Yeah, that is very healthy for you.
And you don't even have to put anything else in it. Just the celery.
Yeah.
And strain the strings.
And you drink the juice, and it's got a lot of.
Yeah, it's not gonna be good probably, but.
No, it's very good.
Well, good for you, but I mean, it's not gonna taste.
Matter of fact, I love to cook the celery.
Oh, okay.
And it's very good.
You got a blender, right?
The seeds are excellent.
Yeah, everything in
And
it.
if you want to make some good chicken, add celery seeds to it. That's right, y'all get my secret out there. Add some celery seeds to your chicken.
Ooh.
And watch how it tastes. You're gonna say, Sister Divine, chicken is good, good, good. All right, okay, let's go back to the DJ now. Before I change over here and I become Jamaican in 2 seconds. All right, go DJ.
This will change it to Jamaica show here. So what is the Jamaica show? Is this happening on the other guys are doing it? No, this is well us, I know, but not here. You're doing it here tomorrow night?
Oh, that's tomorrow night. That's the Monday. 8 o'clock.
Who is it? You and
No, it's a guy.
okay. Yeah. Okay. I'll listen.
She writes with a letter to me. One way She made me find that her love would never die, and now I'm alone, so alone.
Look at that. I was running. I didn't know.
Get your love, oh no, money in my pocket, just can't get no love. The love I had in mind was very, very hard to find. Oh, it's hard for a man to live without a woman. And a woman needs a man to cling to. You see what love can do after making me feel blue. Ain't that a shame? Whoa, baby. Ain't that a shame?
Okay, if you're a Capricorn out there, this is a very important time for you to go out and spend on the ones you love. Make sure you take care of the ones you love. Make sure you travel and do things with the one you love and spend a lot of time with the one you love. Capricorn, this is your time to show yourself and to show love with the ones you love. Virgos, you're a very strong individual now. Your mind is clearing up. Things are getting better in your path. You're going to feel very good about yourself. Your energy is coming in very well. Don't let others come and deceive you. Make sure you stay on top of your game and continue walking in the path of righteousness, and your love will flow, flow, flow. Aquarius, this is your time for you to feel your energy too, and exercise and running especially. Make sure before you run, consult your doctor. Don't just get out there and start running and you run with a heart attack. You got to take a step at a time, but try just a little running. And you know what? The best thing good for you right now, Aquarius, is jumping rope. Yeah, Sister Devon say jumping rope. Jumping rope is very healthy for you, and it just circulates your whole body. Matter of fact, I got to get my jumping rope now. I know I can only jump 2 at a time. Okay, Pisces. Wow, Pisces, this is your sexuality time. You're going to just feel lust. You're going to have to control yourself. Don't get yourself caught up in situations where you feel that, nobody wants you. You're going to be loved all over the place. So this is a special time for you. Okay, out there, Capricorn, business, business, business. Money, money, money. You know you love money, you love business. Yes, if you want to invest in something now, you can invest and you will get exactly what you want. It's very good now to do clothing business. You may want to do clothing, designing business is very good for you now. Restaurant, you may give it a little weight now and try to do something that exchange, maybe doing different type of things now. This is a very spiritual energy for everybody now. Cleansing is very important. So you want to start fasting along with the other people that's fasting. It's very spiritual. The world is full of real positive energy going on now. Prayers is going on. You got the Muslims fasting and praying. You got the Christians fasting and praying. So much is going on right now. The energy is very high spiritually. So you need to do a lot of cleansing now and fasting and restrain from a lot of meat and try to stay close to the seafood as possible, if not vegetables. Vegetables very good for you, and cleanse your body. Drink plenty of water. Yes, yes, yes. And people of color, vitamin D, but just do it once a week. Don't overdo vitamin D because it can do damage to you. Make sure you consult your doctor. Don't forget, if you're having troubles in your life, you know who to call, Sister Devon. No matter what you're going through, no matter how your energy go, you know your number one spiritual reading advisor, Sister Devon. See me in the morning, be happy in the evening. No matter what you do, call me, 718-253-7273. Don't give up. Okay, my girl. Be very Yes, yes. I want to say a shout out to my girl Lorraine Naya out there in Carnita Boss, her husband. Big up to y'all. Shout out every time. Love you. Shout out there in Abuja and Calabar. That's what she's supposed to do. And that's what Okay, I want to say shout out to Sarah, Ecoli out there, and big up to you now. Oh, get that girl. Big up, I'm proud of you. You're such a beautiful spirit. God bless you, Sarah. Big shout out to you. Knqradio, big up to you out there. And yes. My African, he's joining King and Queen Radio, and he will be bringing all the French, all the Africans are French, out in Africa, all the French continents. We already, my Nigerians, we got all the English, and he bringing in all the French. So we're gonna have another sustainer African coming to the station very soon, and he's gonna be doing the shows live here. So shout out to Big Guy out there. Big up, keep it up, my brother.
Comment t'avais vu? Right.
Ooh, I can feel it. I can feel it. Listen to this, folks. We're going on and on. We're gonna be right back in 5 minutes. Folks. Keep listening to the good music with Tony Jazz and the team. We're gonna take one break to freshen up, and we'll be right back. And don't forget to call me Sister Fontaine at 718-253-7273. Don't give up. If you find what you see, you know your color is the same as me. All that we know as we stand in the glory. I'm telling you, it's not in the whole story. The time is now come. We people who are dark and blue, are we gonna stand around this town and let what they say true? They're just doing something they all figure. A voice from a shiftless skin. Now we can hardly stand back. For it's exactly what's we people who are dark and blue. This ain't no time for segregation. I'm talking about brown and yellow too. I'm yellow down, can you tell? You're just a circus of our dark people. If you find what you missing, you know your color is the same as me. For the people, as we stand here in the Florida, I know you are mine. If I ever hold your hand, people. Oh, there we go. Jamaica and Africa. We all in one. This is the welcome back to the live on VIP 93.5 FM. And it's just a pleasure to be here with everyone this evening. And I got the team here with me, hosting alongside me. I got Queen Christine, and I got Gatsby, Senor Gatsby.
Senor Gatsby.
Double L. And we are back, and I can tell you the show is going beautiful music. Tony Dance is rocking it with the good music from Nigeria, Africa, from our King and Queen Radio out there, lots. And all the ones running King and Queen Radio out there, big up to you. Out there in Zambia, big up to you. Out there, our team out there in Ghana, big up to you as well out there too. So we all in one here, and it's just a great show here. So again, tell your friends, share, like the page, and I'm gonna take you back to Tony. Dance.
Mr. Lover, lover, you know business is a rubber, Mr. Sugar, sugar, why you want to be with scatter, scatter? Cause believe it, anytime for the drop, that the story beats. We shout for the streets of the beats. There was one job, big thing, and repeat it. It is just like the ones you see, and the refugees. Now we're in the city.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. And we really going into a lot of topics this evening. And this evening, Queen Christina, had a nurse friend of mine. Shout out all to the nurses and doctors and everybody out there in healthcare and everybody out there in healthcare and who's taking care of people. And you know now they have new codes out since every LGBT rights and all this stuff. So she was telling me today that they told her they trying to change the law now that there's no such thing as breastfeeding. It's going to be chest feeding.
You're kidding. I didn't hear that. Okay, so they're going to change the name
That's what they're fighting to change the name breastfeeding.
to chest feeding.
The chest feeding.
That's interesting.
Well, I'm going to tell you,
Yeah.
you're going to be shocked because I went into shock myself.
I know.
Okay, well now, since transgenders and everything have breasts, males can produce milk as well. So now they're making where the males that will be able to breastfeed their kids.
Wow. I'm speechless.
And I was shocked too. So you heard it first here. It was totally.
You heard it from Sister Duvall right here.
It was her first.
Breastfeeding to
And I didn't even know what to say on that. And that was the first time.
So is that why they're changing it? Because of all the transgender rights and things? They're
Yes,
changing-
and so they're trying to get that into law, that be changed instead of breastfeeding, it be chest feeding.
Okay.
Because the males, transgenders or males or whatever, if you get the shots, your breasts grow just like women's, and it can't produce milk.
But does it have all the same nutrients and everything?
I guess it does. They're doing it already. So when the nurse told me, I was shocked.
I'm shocked.
You just never know what's going on in this world. The world is changing rapidly. So you can't say nothing about it. You just have to say it is what it is.
You gotta go with the flow.
But at least you know that.
Yeah, and you heard it here first.
So when I heard,
Well, listen, I mean, everything's changing so fast that who knows, by tomorrow, there could be something new. I don't know, chickens or, who knows? But the point is that you gotta go with the flow. There's so much happening, right?
The
These days.
world is the world is the world, and we just have to.
If you don't, you get left
But you
behind.
know, I'm wondering people that's 90 and 80 years
Oh,
old.
they roll.
They probably want to commit suicide. They say, you know, because
This might be why.
from things from the rocket going into the air, and the next thing cars flying all over. You look out your window, up comes a Volvo jet. What was that thing in the past?
The Jetsons.
The Jetsons coming through. You know, out your window.
And then the
Is that
Jetsons
a
with
bird?
men
Is that a
rescuing
bird?
babies.
Is it a plane? Is it Superman? Superwoman? You don't know who's gonna fly past your window.
Right, on top speed.
You know, scientists. How far you think scientists can go?
Right. You never know.
Do you know? Do you actually believe this may have been a world with this all once before, and it was destroyed? And we just getting back to the point. Remember, Rome went down.
Right.
And there's been a lot of cities that actually floated underwater. The whole city went down. And you don't know what they had on there, why it went down. Because man can do so much, but how much can he do? He may just tap the wrong source and blow up the whole place.
When you think about some of the societies that went underwater,
Yeah.
don't you ever think about how advanced or highly advanced were they?
Well, you look at this. Do you actually believe there was such thing as mermaids? I hear this story over and over. There was mermaids.
I mean, we see gorillas.
I think it's possible.
Fish. But didn't they have them in Coney Island, mermaids in the water?
They say, right?
It's possible.
Well,
Are you talking about
anybody would like to comment out there, give us a comment in, please, 718-253-4239, 718-676-0820, The Way Beyond Show. This is way beyond.
Right.
Okay, we'll take it back there. I just had to leave him out of this and bring me and you.
I was too speechless for that.
Because I knew it was gonna be shocked, but when she was telling me, she said it was training us, and I said, huh? Because you have to train the mothers how to breastfeed, and they said, well, they was telling her it's not only breastfeed, it's chest feeding too.
I hadn't heard that. This world is, anything's possible.
Man, look it up on Google, maybe that's something you should research real fast. Yeah. Chest feeding, because it could be there already, and we don't even know it. Let's see what you come up with.
I don't find like this. I don't think anything I see. I never prayed for this. I never knew it would end like this. If you tell me, you just trust me to do. Cause I don't know this like this. But you know how to do something. Find boy like me. Find boy like me. Don't call me cheap. Girl, I work for this. Girl, I work for this. And I promise you I will find someone making you call me one time. Making you call me.
Okay, it has been identified. Okay, Queen Christina, read from Google what you just found out so you can show Sister Bum don't lie.
Okay, chest feeding is a term used by many masculine identified trans people to describe the act of feeding their baby from their chest, regardless of whether they have had chest top surgery to alter or remove mammary tissue. It can be a joyful and tender experience, but may also feel complicated or uncomfortable. That's all they were. Okay.
So chest feeding do exist, folks. So you see a baby on a man's chest. You know he could be possibly feeding the baby.
Wow.
To make that happen, I guess. I don't know.
And I have seen men with babies close up against their chest, but I never would imagine that that's what they were doing.
Well, now we know, so they can feed, so you can get
Male friends.
You're right.
Or you know, I guess like to be stimulated about the breast. Okay, so now it makes sense. Okay, we'll go back to the music. Okay.
I didn't know. Interesting thing to say there.
Love makes the world go round and
All right, we get into a little food. Okay, we got to put that camera back on over there. I know they all gonna cut off, so I'll wait on this moment to get them all set. Okay, you listen to King and Queen Radio, Brooklynstation.com, SisterDeBomb.com, start them all over. Okay, we're back. Okay, I'm gonna be telling that fortune a little bit later on. If you'd like to call in tonight, the number is 718-253-4239 or 718-676-0820 if you want to call in. Okay. Oh, good evening, good evening, good evening. It is such a beautiful evening in New York City.
Yeah, it's probably the best one.
I love the spring. Oh, it's so beautiful. How y'all feel out there? Oh, you got to get that back on again.
What's going on?
Mm-hmm.
I can't
Okay.
wait for spring.
I'm going to take that call, WVIP 93.5 FM. Hello, caller.
Hello, sister. How are you?
I'm good. How are you this evening?
I'm good.
You sound good. You sound good.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, I got a little evening off. I was a little curious about that mermaid thing. You said she's out at Coney Island. Maybe that's the mermaid on the bottom. Yeah,
that is the mermaid. You know, I hear so much about this mermaid, and I heard this mermaid is off the coast of somewhere, one of those Western islands that you can go down there, the mermaid kick you in the water and have a good time with you and sit you back out. You know.
Well, she's good.
You know, you know the goddess of the sea. Now you know how Yemaya is a mermaid now. Come on now. Right. Don't play with mama and Haitian they got her too. Freda, and she stays in the bottom of the water. That's a mermaid. So we been yeah.
Speaking of Asian people, I love all my people, but there's a girl there at my job. She's doing some like we're dealing with that COVID stuff, but she's there, and I was wondering if somebody brought her there to try to intervene in our relationship.
Well, they've been trying to get in your relationship. You know you got to dust them off. You got to get that dusting. You got to get some goofer powder. You know that goofer powder. You get that goofer powder and some Spanish looking powder you can get. And some Spanish looking powder that you can get, you can buy. And you go to the religious store and get it. But you know, it's a candy store. It's like, you know that it's like a chocolate type of dust. And it tastes like real sweet. Well, you take that goofer powder and you put it in your hand and you put the person's name inside of it 7 times and you blow it to the street, to the north, the south, the east, the west wind, and let it take that person away from you.
North, south, I blow. How many times?
You do it 1 time. You put it in your hand.
And I'm just saying, I'm blowing it to the north, south, east, and west wind. So this is that person leave me alone.
There you
so
go.
I have to speak the goofer and the Spanish powder together.
Just the goofer powder. Use the goofer powder. That's all you need.
And the person name 7 times.
I
don't need that because they gotta get that money to go away.
Yeah, well, you got to keep your man, honey. You can't let your man run away from you. You got to tie that sucker up.
I was surprised to hear when she spoke to her, she came into the office, conversation was made, but I wanted to the end. I'm like, oh, she's from there. I said, he better be careful. They don't send her to get him.
Well, you know, he got to stop eating behind her. You know, he up there eating, and by him eating, she hooking him up. You know how they put that stuff in your food.
Yeah, he used to stop eating that food, but I don't know why he don't want to stop eating that food.
Yeah, well, the food good. She got it hooked up.
Oh.
Why would you stop eating it when it's good?
Yeah. Yeah, but he needs to stop because that's why he can't, you know, he hasn't got back his overtime on nothing yet.
She got him all messed up. He don't want to work. He don't want to do nothing. He want to go there and eat.
Oh, God. Anyway, I got to figure out how to break that one. So I'm working on this one.
I know you're going to break it up soon. You got to start working in that cemetery and do some of that. Do some cemetery work. You know what to do. Go talk to old y'all. Mama old y'all take care of you.
Oh, yeah, the cemetery to pick her up. What does she do?
You forgot what Mama old y'all do?
Yeah, I ain't do that in a while.
All right, then you get in the cemetery. You put on the grave, but you got to pay before you leave that graveyard. You got to leave some money behind. You got to leave some them brown coins behind.
How many?
7. You know 7.
7 brown coins. So as I'm leaving, I leave it.
That's the pennies, the 7 pennies. And go in there.
Naturally.
But be careful, don't let that white man catch you in that cemetery, because they'll lock you up.
I gotta get away or bring him back, huh?
Yeah, you gotta get your man. You get him back. Get your man back.
All right, D. Thanks. I'll see you soon.
All right, bye-bye. Okay, WVIP 93.5 FM. Hello, caller.
Hi, my name's Aaron Bates. Hello, Zena.
How are you, Mr. Bates?
I am fine and doing well with my marketing campaigns so far. I'm just working hard every day for you and the radio stations for everyone to do well.
All right, then keep up that good work, Mr. Bates.
I just want to do a shout out to everyone listening. My name is Aaron Bates. I'm the marketing director for Knqradio on Brooklynstation.com. We would like to promote, everyone listening, we would like to promote your business and music on the radio stations today and as soon as possible if you're interested. Please give me a call at 8403. Again, my name is Aaron Bates. I'm the marketing director for King and Queen Radio and Brooklynstation.com. Again, my phone number is 732-666-8403. And if you call and get my voicemail, always leave your name and phone number, and I'll be very happy to call you back right away. Have a great show, Gina. God bless.
All right, thank you, Mr. Bates, and you take care too. All right, folks, you're listening to King and Queen Radio, Brooklynstation.com, sisterthebomb.com, and don't forget, you can visit me daily. I'm located 1752 Flatbush Avenue, corner Avenue J, East 35th. Again, at 1752 Flatbush Avenue, the corner Avenue J, East 35th. You can see me every day at 1 p.m. until. Oh, it's so okay. I want to say a shout out to Goldie Muko out there. Big up to you, Goldie. And don't forget, support Pat Muko. Don't forget to get that song. We're going to play that song for you. Our DJ gonna play that song for you. It's time to fall in love and don't break my heart. Now, but it don't say don't break my heart. It said don't pierce my heart. All right. So don't pierce my heart. Okay. I got the heart up there. Matter of fact, on the screen too. I need to light it up. Let me put it pink. Turn it on the heart there. Okay, this is Pat Muko singing Don't Pierce My Heart. That's my African girl, my African sister.
I got some messing water. I got tea. Let it get heavy. It's all the sun that you compare to me, nothing. You bless my heart in my soul is second. Look what you've done to me.
This take me back to the time when Sade. Does it remind you of Sade? Yeah, this reminds you of Sade. Back in them days when people really use their voice. What happened to that? Do you think the young people really know how to use their voice anymore?
A lot of their work is they're using their voice, but they're using a lot of efforts of auto-tune or how to sing it, audio adjustments.
Oh, audio adjustment.
Or pitch pitch correction to make sure, because nowadays it's not like they have A&R or a media team or a singer to help train them. So they're doing the best they can, and they're doing what they can, and almighty to them all. But yeah, some of the effects is also helping. But there are singers that sing it naturally, like her.
Yeah, they got some natural
Beyonce still
singers.
singing naturally.
They got to be talent, a lot of talent people out there still got good voices, and they don't even know that they still want it, because they know folks out there, don't lose your talent. If you're an artist out there and you want to get on this program and demonstrate your talent, we'll let you perform live. Perform live, that's right. We have this space to let you perform live. You give us a call. You can call me 718-253-4239. I'm sorry, 718-676. I'm giving all the numbers to the station. Call me 718-253-7273 and give them the number where they can reach you, Queen Christina.
And you can reach me at 347-824-6102. Please send, anyone who wants to have us hear your music and come on the talk show and do a live interview and performance right here with us every Monday night. And you're heard on 93.5 FM, as well as Brooklynstation.com and KingandQueenRadio.com.
That's right. So you can either get in touch with her, get in touch with me, and shout out there to all the house heads out there listening to us out there. You got any friends out there listening to us? Give them a shout out.
So they better be. Shout out to everybody at B-Side Music and Chambers of Style, and who else? We had all sorts of, I saw some things on the page that people had some parties. And
that's a lot of parties going on. We definitely gonna hit them parties out there.
Yeah, spring's about to pop off.
Spring is in New York.
Yeah, New York is about to get busy.
New York is gonna get busy, because we've been stressed out enough.
We have, everybody is
So if we not gonna commit suicide, we're gonna do dance exercise. Dance exercise.
We're gonna dance exercise.
Y'all commit suicide while we do dance exercise. We get ready.
Us three will be here dancing.
Yeah, we got to get up, get there, get some.
And everybody, talk about our float. We're trying to raise money for our float for the dance parade, 16th annual.
Yes, the dance parade is coming up. That's right. And yes.
Please donate whatever you can. You can come on the float.
That's right. They can donate. They get in touch with you, and you will be able to give them the numbers so they can get in touch with you, so you can get them lined up for the float. And don't forget, we have out there DJ Tony Dance. We got him, and we got
the Funky Szechuan.
Yeah, the Funky Szechuan.
Will be on the float with us. Funky Szechuan, big ups to you guys. We can't wait.
Well, Funky Szechuan will be on the float. So we're gonna really have a great time going out there. And shout out to Funky Szechuan and all the group out there and listening. And then we're gonna be partying at the Yes after that. We are going directly to the Yes.
House of Yes. Okay, everybody in New York will love that.
Yeah.
That place is the place to be right now.
Yeah, so we're gonna have a great time and King and Queen Radio. So we get ready, John. And shout out there to Darkus. Shout out to DJ Darkus out there. Hope you get well, get your foot back in shape, and get yourself together. Shout out to DJ Darkus. Okay, he won't be coming home tonight because he had a little accident. So anyway, he'll be okay. Be blessed. So again, big up to you out there. Turtle, DJ Turtle. He will be back on this Saturday night, DJ Turtle. So shout out to DJ Turtle. All right, let's take it back. And don't forget, tomorrow night on Brooklynstation.com, we got King Melvin. King Melvin will be teaching you how to adjust yourself, body and soul. He will teach you how to live better, how to just adjust everything. You got to see it to believe it. So you tune in Brooklynstation.com tomorrow night from That's from 8 to 9. 8 to 9. That's Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. Again, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. My show will be on tomorrow night because I think the Queen Pyramid is on a hiatus for a while, so you'll be catching my show on tomorrow from 10 to 12. Recap shows until the Queen Pyramid come back. Okay, so that's how we're gonna do that. And don't forget, you got a lot of recaps you're doing too. Fantastic job. Everybody been watching the shows out there in Nigeria, and everybody get a chance to see the shows here because they being put up. So thank you out there. And big up there, all our Niger is listening to us now. Niger means Nigeria. Okay, folks, that's how we say when we're Nigerian, we say Niger. All right. So big up to you out there. So take it back to the DJ.
Come on, Tony. Let's go. All right. Come on, Tony. I like this light patterns that lightning.
And by the way, Queen Christina is the dancer for many years. So tell us how was it dancing on the dance floor for so many years out there?
Well, you know, I've been in a lot of different music scenes.
It's on.
Okay.
I've been in a lot of different music scenes, so I mainly dance the house. I mean, but I dance everything.
Yeah, you dance the house.
But yeah, I mean, you know, the clubs have changed. I've lived different places across the U.S., both mostly the East and West Coast, and those DJs go back and forth, so it's really not that different.
It's not that different.
No.
The house scene, but we got a new DJ out there pick up to him out in Nigeria, going to be joining us to do house music, and he's just as good as Coffee.
Oh wow.
So,
and Coffee just won on a new song. I saw he won a Grammy so congratulations again to Black Coffee.
Yeah,
Wow, he's really
fantastic.
He won for his latest track, won some big award that just came out. I'm sorry, I don't know the name of the track, but yeah.
And you was in the fashion industry for a long time. So how was it working in the fashion industry?
You know, I just saw something come up on Facebook from a magazine telling the world, you know, what to do to make it in the fashion world. Work hard and this and that. And I said, I never write it, but I had to say, really, you know, of course there's talent. There's always going to be talent, but it's more, you know, it's one of those things. It's who you know. A lot of the entertainment industry, I hate to say, right?
If you don't know nobody, you can be all the talent in the world, and if you don't have the right connections, and you cannot blow it up out there, you have to really guard your folks out there. You have to watch your reputation.
That's right.
Don't get in if you don't.
The worst thing you
Shout out to Sarah, big up to you, Sadi, big up to you. So the fashion industry, and a lot of guys want to be modeling. Don't go in if you don't expect to do everything, because you're wasting your time. Because if you refuse, it's sad to say, if you refuse anything they want you to do, then they'll let you go, but you won't get no gigs nowhere.
No, you have to cut your hair. You have to. They make
Well, this is and the cameraman's gonna be very, very tough.
Yes.
Old and
and I was dating a model, and he did his nails more than anybody. I mean, they gotta have those nails done 24/7. Both.
Yeah.
And men too. You gotta be primped and polished.
It's very
every
hard.
day.
Yeah, I live with a model. It's very hard.
Oh, I didn't like it.
No, they're looking better than me. They up there pumping up and looking better than me. I was so bad. I just wanted to snatch him up. You know, I just had to say, "You primping more in the mirror than I am." Get out the mirror.
It's exactly what I said.
It was too much for me.
I told my sister, so
They look pretty, they look good, but I suggest don't get involved with
Leave
it
those models to
because
danger.
they're gonna outdo you. And you're gonna be mad, and when they go out the door, you ain't gonna know who they sleeping with or who they not sleeping with. That's a rough life.
Yeah.
It's
They
really
always
rough.
traveling, they always gotta be friendly.
Wow, yeah.
Yeah. So they don't have it that easy. But as far as the industry, yeah.
The only gratification you get, like we get, once you in the public eyes and you make a good presentation, that's the good feeling you get, that you know you made your audience feel good. You see, what a lot of people, how you become successful, it's not for you, it's how you make your audience feel. You have to make your audience happy. And a lot of people go in it for themselves, and that's the failure.
Well, that's probably true with everything, right?
Yes, but a lot of people forget that because they get caught up in themselves.
That's right, you're right.
And people see it, and your pride take you out.
And that's why you shouldn't do anything just for money. That's the same concept.
Your money supposed to be your payoff. As far as you're concerned, you there to entertain.
Giving your gift to the world.
Giving your gift to the world. It's
Remember
not
that line that they said, artists said, oh, it's the fans that beat me. I guess that's part of that.
That's what I mean. The fans have to make you. You have to make the fans happy. And they can tell right away if you conceded.
That's right.
And if you conceded, they gone.
You're right.
You won't go nowhere in the industry. So if you're going in the industry, you have to forget self. You have to make yourself presentable, not for you, but for the audience.
For the people.
That's what they're paying their money for. They spending big money to see you make them happy.
That's true. Not for you to make you happy.
You'll be sitting up there looking at yourself in the mirror, and you'll say, look around, your audience gone.
That's good.
Your paycheck going out the window. The manager said, we don't need you.
Yeah, mailbox money.
Well, isn't that what happens to a lot of child actors? And
Yeah.
Yeah.
True.
They get too in them, their
That's
self.
Yeah, that's what
What
it
you
is.
talking about, Liz?
The what?
What you talking about, Liz?
Yeah, but
Of
it's,
course.
you get caught up in yourself. You really have to satisfy the audience and make your audience happy. Are we making you happy this evening, folks? I want to see them hearts. I want to see all them hearts. I don't do that. If they want to give you hearts, you have to say that. They automatically give you them. When you have force people to do something, that's not true love. Then you want to win your fame one day.
Yeah. It's not organic.
You got it for a second. That's what you call fame for a second.
They like you when you ask for it.
All right. We take it back to Tony days.
That was good.
And I drink that for ice and it's like
Then you got to drink the That's what you need. Action, action. You remember that song, Alicia? Action. Or who was it? Alicia Bree. Alicia Bree. Action. Was that what's the name that told? Yeah, you remember that's back in the days. Action. Everybody need a little action out there. Springtime is coming. Are you doing your exercise out there, folks? Are you doing your push-up, pull-ups? And what is the best exercise? Who got who's
I say cardio, but ultimately calisthenics. Weightlifting is temporary weight and it's temporary muscle. Calisthenics is muscle memory, so that's permanent muscle. You could take a break for 5 years and still be doing the same 50 push-ups you just did 5 years ago that you did today on your first day 5 years later. Calisthenics.
Okay.
It's the best.
Yes, indeed.
Wow, you heard that, folks. Calisthenics. Did I say it right?
Absolutely.
And they say what for women, Pilates.
Oh, Pilates, cardio, calisthenics too, and carbohydrates workouts.
Carbohydrates. Yeah. Yeah, me too. I love me some pasta. Oh my God, I love pasta.
Yeah.
But some pasta and some spaghetti sauce with some clams. Oh, that sounds good. Some mussels.
Brooklyn's got really good. Yeah.
Well, where do you got a good place?
Well, over by me, we've got.
Oh yeah, over there where you live, of course, they got everything.
We got Caribbean.
You got everything. You got everything in one. Oh, I love Williamsburg. I love that area. Not that part of Williamsburg called Greenport. I always wanted to get over there.
Oh, they got great food over there. They have a great seafood place right there.
And it's like you're in a whole new world over there. You hardly ever hear anybody say Greenport.
No.
Yeah.
For some reason, you never hear nothing from Greenport.
You did for a while, like things were kind of hip and trendy over there, and then it kind of died off.
Yeah, it's mostly a place for warehouses, breweries.
I remember many years ago when my family used to live over there. It was based at Poland. It's Polish over there. Because I know I told Fortune over there, Polish Fortune.
Oh, you did?
My family's over there, so I went over there and told Fortune. So I know.
Yeah, I was dating a Polish guy over there.
Polish.
That was a painter.
Matter of fact, I got Polish sausage in the refrigerator. Kibasca and all that. Mm-hmm. Love my kibasca.
You know what I love about women, just all of you women? Them cheat sheet days that you ladies make when you want to, even if you have a diet or don't, but you want to eat something, you want to sneak something extra, y'all make up the best foods. Like, you women just eat the best foods. Any guy who want to explore something new, they just need to be around y'all.
Yeah, that's true too. But I got to give you something that I discovered. Asian men and women can put any foods together and it tastes good.
She said that to how I put the dog last
Now, every one of my feet can stir up some good dishes.
My Jamaicans too.
Jamaicans can put out, they do it more like a ritual, like everybody's culture. No, Haitians put stuff together on the morning. They just look in the look and say, "Oh, you know that's spaghetti up there," and they take it out and they start experimenting with it 2 seconds and know how to make it come out, and they'll keep playing with it until they get it to taste right. They can look at anything in the closet and take it down and turn it into something.
Yeah, it almost stems from, with Haiti being before the rebellion and fighting over slavery, they would give the slaves, which were us Haitians, leftovers, and they would give us leftovers with nothing else, and we had to implement and improvise and create flavor because I'm sorry, but we always gonna have some flavor.
But what I want to ask you, I know when I was in the country, we used to live off of the clay dirt. Clay dirt has a lot of vitamins in it. A lot of people don't know that the red dirt. But in Haiti, when they survived, how did they make mud cakes and survive with that? Did they have certain energy? Was that true or was it a lie?
Well, mud cakes was made very different. It wasn't like green mud.
It wasn't mud, huh?
No,
Oh, you see what?
It's almost like something that's like made like browning, and you kind of could just formulate a type. It's almost like I want to explain it better, so I'll just explain it this way because a lot of Haitians will understand it. It's like making aka.
Mm-hmm.
So you make aka, you just need certain essentials. Like besides oil, you need a little bit of fat. If you don't want fat, you get some dry pizza. This is a whole lot, well, which isn't a whole lot, but you're just basically drying and oiling and fattening up what you have made right there, prepping it until you have it to what you need to. So if you use that angle and present it to the mud cake, that's exactly what it's basically. It's like making rice cake, but not rice cake.
Oh, okay. So people invented that.
Oh, but it's delicious. I just need you to know.
Oh, well, I'm gonna got to get me some mud cake.
So what is the browning part?
Browning is like, it's almost like how they do with chicken or seasoning it, but actually change the coloring of the.
Oh, okay, yeah. But it's a seasoning that changes the food.
So that with no houses and stuff, no food, how was they able to get them seasoned?
Oh, well, us Haitians make bread. This Haitian bread is some hard, rough bread. You can put that and with some peanut butter.
Okay. Well, everybody would think that, even the Spanish, you make the cookies real hard. I mean, they don't taste like cookies, but they you know exactly what I'm talking about. We call them galletas. And they made, like we make a Spanish cookie. Don't have no taste to it.
Oh, we Haitians make this soft cookie.
Yeah.
It's so beautiful. And the way it's made, it looks so beautiful. It's like a newborn baby. But not a newborn baby. You know how fresh and beautiful.
What's the taste like?
It's sweet. It's sweet. Coconut taste.
Oh.
It's a whole flavor. It's like almond with coconut.
Oh, that must taste delicious.
Yeah, it tastes wonderful.
Wow, folks, so you learned something today. You learned about the mud pie and mud cake. And you learned something new. There we go, Jamaica. Take it back to Tony Dance.
It's y'all turn to dance.
Okay, I know you're enjoying it almost that time. For the next hour to come in, okay, WVIP always go to break, but we are here with you, and I wanted to say big up to all you folks out there, and ooh, I am so happy Pat, big up to you out there, Pat Muko.
Hey.
Yeah. So you got to say she.
Big up, Pat.
Yeah.
What's up, Pat?
Yeah, she feeling good today. That's right. So okay, we got Tony Dance on the 1 and 2, and don't forget to give me a call, Sister Devon Daily. You're having problems in your life, things not working out for you, your love life is going bad. You're just feeling a lot of things is not working out for you. Give me a call. That's 718-253-7273. Again, visit me no matter what problems you're going through. I don't care what if someone is trying to destroy your love life or maybe run away somewhere out of your house or someone you love away from you. Call me daily and I'll be able to help you. Come get your spiritual reading. See me in the morning, be happy in the evening. Again, 718-253-7273. I think we get ready to go on a little break and we'll be right back, leaving it to Tony Dance to entertain you till we come back.
There are places I remember all my life. Those some have changed, some forever.
Thank goodness for
It won't work great, but somehow it
Some remain. All these places have their moments with lovers and friends. I still can recall some are there and some are living in my life. I love them all. But these friends and lovers, they're nobody that compares to you. And each memories lose their meaning when I think of love. That's something new. I know. I never lose affection for people and things I've met before. I know. I always have to think about them in my life. I love you more, yeah. There are places I remember all my life. Though some have changed, some forever, but not for better. Some are gone and some remain. All these places have their moments with lovers and friends. I still can recall some are dead and some are living in my life. I love them all. But all these friends and lovers, there is nobody that compares to you. And each memories lose their meaning when I think of love. That's something new. I know, I'll never lose affection for people and things I've met before. I know, I don't think something about them in my life. I love you more, yeah. I never lose affection for people and things I've met before. I know, I don't think something think about them in my life. I love you more, oh, in my life. I love you more, yeah, in my life. I love you more.
Hello, you. Yes, you. Are you experiencing the challenges of life, relationship issues, family situations, money troubles? You need a job, you need a guide to spiritual path and a sense of direction. You need spiritual healing, psychic readings, courses to do more. And 718 718-253-7273. 718-253-7273. Or you can also call Sister Dubois on 888-562-0863. 888-562-0863. Don't give up. Hello, you. Yes, you. Are you experiencing the challenges of life, relationship issues, family situations, money troubles? You need a job, you need a guide to a spiritual path and a sense of direction. You need spiritual healing, psychic readings. Call Sister Dupont on 718-253-7273. 718-253-7273. Or you could also call Sister Dupont on 888-562-0863. 888-562-0863. Don't give up.
That's where okay by yourself.
Yeah.
I mean, it's morning, but it's
From the CD that never sleeps comes with a broadcast that keeps it real. From the CD that never sleeps comes 93.5 FM. Whoa, Brooklyn to the world with sounds and emotions to heal your soul. We're giving you the news, the vibes and entertainment. Education systems, we're giving you the best. We're nothing but the best, so just sit back, relax, enjoy yourself. Whether you at home or whether you at work, 24/7, we're still showing love.
Kings and Queens Radio. 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 You touch the dial.
Zena G. Bell, Arendelle, owner and producer of King and Queen Radio, also Brooklynstation.com, is proud to sponsor this program. And our most popular sponsor of the show is spiritual reader and advisor Sister Jovan. Give her a call right now. 1-718-253-7273. One free question. Enjoy the stations.
Living a life like a fashion dream, telling the lies when the truth was clear. I think she knew what I wanted to hear. Send them around like a weed on fire, walking on top of the love's highway. Fatal attraction is where I'm at. There's no escaping me. I just wanna be all the things you want.
Producer of King and Queen Radio of Brooklynstation. Call her radio time and advertisement. 718-253-7273.
Whoa, no. Yeah, we like pretty eyes says one room in DJ Diane. Yes, live Brooklyn Station. Yes, Kings and Queens Radio. Can't forget me out. I say greetings in the name of the Most High. Live on the radio. So Carry your voice.
You are now listening to your favorite station, King and Queen Radio, and Brooklynstation.com. The best on the internet and radio. That's right. On the FM station, we are the best of the best.
It's higher than this is higher than low, and we are higher than 20. Y'all listen to King and Queen Radio Brooklyn Station.
I just wanna what the things you want me to. I just wanna show you the way that I want to get things together. And I'm lying in the midnight hour, holding you like a dream. Loving never what it seems. And you're holding me the way you do. Girl, you make my dreams come true. You make my dreams come true. I just wanna be you all the things you want me to. I just wanna be
Okay, welcome back to here with Radio Brooklynstation.com, SisterDivine.com, and we at that final moment to give you the last 7 more weekends. And that's right. Don't forget you can join us every Monday night. That's from 10 to that. I'm sorry, that's from 9 to 12. And that's every Monday night from 9 to 12. Make sure you join us and enjoy this great show with us. Got my host on the side of me, Gavin, Gazzy, and Queen Christine. Okay, so we have a great show here with us this evening. And what do you think about that shot? The last shot.
Oh, you talking about the booster?
The booster.
Oh, I mean, that's a long story for me. I mean, I was against getting the shot. I know I was vaccinated as a child for other things, like you said. So I did get the vaccination, but the booster for me was just, I mean, how many things we have to get shot with? I don't know. It just took it a little too far for me. I know everybody says it's the way to go.
Well, I don't know if it's the way to go or not the way to go, because damn if you do it, damn if you don't.
Exactly.
You know, it's just
side effects.
it's side effects, and it's a lot of what come with it. But then if you don't do it, you can go to the grave. And I mean, people go down here left and right. You just don't know it. You just don't know how many, especially in the house thing.
I know.
Yeah, it's a big gamble.
You know, you go to the clubs like we did in the days, and you go back there, it's a whole different crowd now.
No, I mean, no disrespect to anyone that had lost loved ones, of course, if they got the shot or not, the shots. I mean, it's all your choice, right?
Yeah,
It's all personal choice.
It's personal
What
choice.
goes in your
So
body.
anyway, folks, take care of yourself, eat properly, eat healthy, and pray. Keep spirituality in your life, you know, and maybe you won't have all these problems when you get more spirituality in your life. Build the earth back up with positive things instead of guns and shooting and murdering and just
more, I keep saying more movement.
Now I'm gonna take you back in time, Queen Christine, because you was back in time. So tell me, do you think this generation is worse than our generation?
Well,
I
think there's
I had a discussion with that last night, and I found out, believe it or not, our generation really was worse than this generation.
Well, I was just gonna say, I think they have more information at their fingertips, obviously, faster. So they're very knowledgeable. I mean, ask
Very
them.
knowledgeable young people, because they learned their mother's first thing we did when we was young is throw the computers in their hands. Because that was a way of, not taking care of them. So yeah, I remember my kids, I used to just throw the computer at them. I ain't even think
Well, I
about it.
mean, what was really different when we were kids, we sat in front of the TV.
Yeah,
Our TV was our computer.
my TV and
We had what, a few
cartoons.
channels, that's why we all know the same shows.
They sure do.
We all watched Good Times and
Well, y'all know the same show.
Sanford and
Y'all was
Son.
lucky I didn't have a
Did we
TV.
consign it?
Yeah, I was too poor to have a TV. So those were good days for me. My days and with 12 and 13 inside of my house wasn't good. Them Spanish days were nice. Everybody was fighting over a piece of bread, and they had their cheese going around, that welfare cheese. And fighting for that cheese, and you didn't get the egg before the other cousin or brother got it. They ate it up by the time you got to your plate. So the early bird get the best worm, because when the food was cooking, you better be at that table first.
See, there's a myth going on. I would like to know if it's a fact. Government cheese back then was a lot more delicious than government cheese they got now.
Well,
I don't know about that.
I ate
it was still Velveeta.
well,
It was no Velveeta.
government
cheese.
Cheese whiz.
And the government cheese was good. They had some good cheese now. I'm telling you, I ate that government cheese and bologna.
Bologna, God, everybody ate bologna.
Yeah, it was
Bologna sandwich.
bologna sandwich with mayonnaise. Yeah, bologna.
And cheese.
And you know what else was good? Was spam.
Oh, yeah.
Spam.
My dad was.
We had spam. Very rare.
And corned beef. Did you have that?
Corned beef, and we had that cabbage and corned beef.
We had that.
I thought one time I was Irish when my mother cooked that stuff.
Yeah.
Every time it like corned beef going in the oven, corned beef going in the cabbage, corned beef going. I said, and I really didn't like it then. It was stringy, and when I started liking it when I went to Cat restaurant.
Yeah, famous.
That Cat's, and it's still
That
there.
sandwich is still good.
That's
Still legendary.
Cat. Oh God, you're right. Cat.
That's a heart attack.
Yeah.
That's a
But it's good.
beautiful sandwich.
Yeah, it's good.
For any man that would love to have his last moments having a heart attack eating something, you are bound and guaranteed to enjoy that every time.
What's that? That Cat?
Cat's deli.
Oh, you know about that? But you know something, me and Tony Dance discovered a place right here in Brooklyn, right over there in Canarsie, around it in the Canarsie. Tony Dance, you know where that place at in Canarsie, where you got that good old pastrami sandwich?
Yeah, I know where it is.
Yeah, where is it?
It's called Mill Basin.
Yeah.
It's a deli like around Avenue N.
It sure is. You go around
I know which one you're talking
you know
about.
exactly
There's a
what-
line every
Yeah,
time.
it's a line, and
Mill Basin.
and it's just as good as Cat's.
Word, nah, you telling me it was that?
Yeah, right there
Yeah.
where you live, right over where you
That's
somewhere around there where you live. Yes.
They got that hot dogs.
And the hot dogs are fantastic.
Nah, I feel the way because I drove literally all the way.
You won't know it. You
will.
will. No, you
Just
will.
one sandwich.
You will not notice that. But Cat's Nice moved in Brooklyn.
Cat's not just moving Brooklyn.
Oh,
Check it
fake
out. Look
news.
it up. Look
That's
it up
good
on the
news.
thing. I keep up with everything.
Okay, so
Yeah, we
perhaps
got
it's
a
deli in
Cat's.
Brooklyn, that's a big
Yeah,
deal.
yeah, Cat's. And
I almost worked at Junior's. Remember
But
I didn't work
We
there.
experienced something in the winter late at night and roaming the streets. I'm too turned off about that. I know me and Jerry was out there one night.
They do make a good mashed potato.
Well, you enjoy them. We would not be eating them.
No.
Oh my goodness, you are right.
Where
It's
is
a Cat's Deli's, and it's called the Taste of Cats, and it's on One Decat Ave.
That's right.
Oh, okay.
So just to repeat for everybody out there, there is a Cat's Deli
Yeah,
in Brooklyn, it's downtown, and the address is One Decat Ave. How mind blowing is that? So it's no longer this lower
Yeah, see,
east
that's
side.
why we give
You don't have to go to
information.
city for
Cats,
anything.
you need to go down there and tell them to advertise with them.
Okay, Cats Deli.
A Taste of Cats. That's I'm on excited now.
Yeah.
Tomorrow morning, that's what I'm going for lunch.
Big news. And it's very good. It's very good. So again, folks, I love that corned beef. So what else is some of your great foods you like to eat?
Well, I'm a big seafood person, so.
I am too.
Oh,
I
love some
I
crab
love
and some
your
scallops, anything.
Well, you know, they
lobster.
got a place called the Boiler Room in Manhattan. You live there.
Yes,
too.
I know that
You
name.
get the
Yeah.
bag and
Yes.
get this stuff out the bag. Oh my.
They have a
goodness.
place in Brooklyn like that too. I got the
Yeah,
whole bag.
that's the crab, the ore.
With
And
the
they
corn,
the one
with the
you
corn.
got it from, crab the ore.
Oh,
The Haitian place. And they can hook up some good stuff.
Some good ones, yeah.
The Haitians can do a good number.
You got all the seafood in the bag, right? With the-
Yes, with a little piece of corn and
corn in it.
potatoes.
Yup.
Oh,
Potatoes, yeah.
Yeah.
So about that time, you bring that home from the beach.
You know, by the way, they're not letting you guys know this. All you ladies know what you could just be like, hey, I don't want to tell you corn crack, Ron, you know, I'm sorry what this is there for you. You just let us know.
Okay.
Those are just the go-to because those are not only the cheapest besides the rice, but they're most fulfilling.
Okay, thank you for
That's
that.
one of my summer treats. when I can
But you
get
know, where we usually go is up there and not in the mountains, it's past WVIP, by the way, up there in the woods. Where's that place up there? City Island.
Oh, City Island.
City Island. You never went to City Island?
No.
Oh, it's beautiful. City Island got all the water. You sit right on the boats and you eat all number seafood.
Oh, I love
You
that.
got to go and it's like going to the country.
Yes, I'm going to
That's
go
nice.
back again. It's been a couple of years.
Oh, we got it.
Oh, okay, so-
We should do a radio program
Yeah.
coming to City
I'll
Island.
make sure the camera is set. Look like it.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm the guy for two while I eat my shrimp.
Yeah, we got to stop going out and venturing out in the
Oh,
spring
very
and do the show at different places. Long years ago, I used to go on the beach, car rides, way back in the days, I did show everywhere.
nice.
I'm sure.
Different places, different clubs. I was somewhere every week,
Wow.
and that was entertaining.
Yeah.
Because in those days, you just carried the thing with you and you could broadcast live on WVIP. It was WRTN then. It wasn't WVIP, it was WRTN.
See, and they getting a little lesson on the facts of this.
Yeah,
They don't even
it's
understand the legacy. of
And
this
I
station.
want to thank all the people with me. They've been with me. So many people listening to this show right now has been with me from the beginning of time.
Shout out to all of y'all and much love to all of y'all
Much
committed
love.
listeners
They
and
are up
fans.
listening.
Loyal fans.
And that's why I give them the most highly respect. I want to say a shout out to all the doctors, the lawyers, the professional people, working people out there, people who's struggling, the everyday mothers who's fighting with these kids, because it's very hard to. Now, you being young, how do you handle, you gonna be, if you was a father now, because you're at that age, how would you handle your kid discipline them, being young?
Well, I would, being that I would be a father, I would be a very disciplined father, but very lenient at the same time, understanding, patient, and they gotta have a friend at the same time, but not too much of a friend. So they have to have someone that's very understanding, willing to listen to them, and not actually override them. So kids these days, they want you to understand where they come from. They want to be heard. They want to be listened, really listened, not played with.
Okay. That's the secret. Now, you're helping a lot of mothers out there because a lot of mothers is struggling especially with 17-year-olds.
Oh yeah.
Between that age 15 and 17, because their mothers can't hear them, you can no longer tell them what to do. What would you suggest a mother do with kids that's possibly gang related and in their house?
Well,
I'm going to ask you 3 questions to help some mothers out there. And your advice is very, and by the way, this is not on the station, this is just suggestion, folks. It's not something that you should practice or involve.
Right.
This is just coming from his skills of being a youth and young, that he can give you some hints.
Yeah, so like what I'll say is when you talking to a 17-year-old and that's your son, well, one, he's a young man and you know he's been rebellious because there's certain things that he grew up to that was normal that was shaped around for him, not something that he shaped for himself. So they're making their own world and they're revolved around that. So you have to respect that in their space and try and learn from where they're coming from. Now it is hard, especially when you talk about this gang stuff. Nobody wants their young king or their young baby boy out there in the streets wilding. No mother wants to be out here worrying day and night, and damn sure no mother wants to be having that relieving feeling. It's a sickening feeling to feel relieved that your son is gone, so that you don't have to worry no more about your son. And that is a very hurtful feeling that every mother, especially in this type of scenario, is dealing with. So what I would say is just do your best to understand that your son is a young man and you shouldn't talk to him like you're the authority. Don't talk to him like how these cops and these strangers and these other elders that's disrespectful, that's triggering him to be where he's at any further. You need to speak to him like he's a king, like he's a human, like he's a man. You need to speak to him like he's your equal. You need to speak to him like he's not your child at this point because he's reaching that age where he doesn't acknowledge, he's always going to acknowledge you, his baby boy, he's your baby boy, and he's your son, but he's growing, and it's at this time that you need to acknowledge his phase in life. He acknowledges that he's your boy. That's a phase that he's always gonna look like a baby in diapers seeing his life. But now it's your time to acknowledge that he's a grown man. You have to stop seeing him for the diaper that he was wearing and things you were doing for him, being that he was seeming so helplessly. And actually listen to him, take heed to his advice. He's a grown man being a king. He has integrity. He has a mouth. He has feet. He's out here doing what he's doing, basically working hard to prove to you that he's a man. So you should actually take all advice, every type of precautionary measures that you see them. Don't steer them closer to the streets. Stop pushing them away from you because you're just helping them to an early grave.
So you're saying, okay, so you're saying at this point now, because all the old training, because coming from foreign countries, like we carry the old ways. And I had difficulty raising kids because of that, because they were rebellious against your ways and they really turn on you. Yeah. So a lot of parents are suffering because you come from the old country and you're trying to raise the kid in your culture where you come from and trying to keep that culture going, thinking you're still living in your country. And what you're making a mistake, you in America, and born and brought them here, and they understand your culture, but for them to practice, it's very hard to practice.
Yeah, because it's a lot to grasp, especially the fact that you as parents is like if I'm going to be a parent, would have to face the fact that our time is past, even if our time is still our time because we're alive and we're the living testament of our time has passed, and the time that we're with our children is in their time, and we have to catch up and adapt to that. Because trying to force the old ways, it's okay to force old ways, but not in the same exact way and structure, like in a computerized way.
Teach.
Yeah, you're supposed to teach them, inform them. Don't force it on them like how people force religion. That's like, or politics or stuff like that, because they're gonna want to fight or rebel against it. It's more of a freedom, the right, or having that opportunity of choice that matters more than giving an ultimatum. Because just like you going through segregation and your parents are going through slavery, you don't want that, and that triggers you. This is now more of a time where it's sensitive.
It's very sensitive.
Everything
So
triggers
you
a
would
lot
say more often, and I know a lot of people is not going to agree with me, and I can expect that because I know the old ways and I know the good ways. I am flexible in life, so I can turn either way and agree and not agree. But what you are saying is exactly that you cannot force your kids to be you. And a lot of kids, even slavery, you talking to them, it don't have no meaning to them.
Right, because like I said, force. So you're forcing them to feel the emotions and the mindset that you were going through, but they didn't live at that time. They watch it, but they don't experience it or live it.
Ancestral trauma.
Yes, and they want you to, can't say they, but the parents want the children to understand.
So you should tell the kids like you're telling a story, what happened in the past, but not try to make them relive that past.
Yeah, not trying to make them relive it. Don't force them to try to understand it. Everybody's gonna get it at their own time, but if they can't grasp it at that moment, there's different methods and different ways, but don't force it or try to continuously bash it. Don't bash your child for not knowing or not wanting to follow suit, because that's a form of slavery. That's another thing that's triggering.
You don't realize you triggering your kid into slavery too, because you forcing your kid to learn what, like the master forced it on you.
Yeah, because
so the kid is rebellious against you because now you are talking about the white man and this man, and you doing the same thing as the white man doing to them. So they looking at you, well, how come you doing this to me? I didn't live it.
Right.
Hypocrite. Yeah.
So
and that's triggering for any child who is very innocent or is very, very upright and honest, because they don't have the ability to lie. So when they see stuff like that, it's very upsetting.
Okay, so now parents, this should help you deal with your kids out there that struggle, listening to someone young that understanding and suffering from parents as well. So this will help you understand why your kids are rebellious against you and why they fight against you, and because of the struggle. You can't make them live what you live. It's not their time. Everybody have their time. You can only tell it like a story.
Yeah, and one more thing, this is very important. So with them living their lives, yes, like how you said, you can't force them to live your type of life with your aspirations or live how you live. So another thing that's very important is you have to accept your child for who they are, no matter what they think, feel, or how they move, or how they adjust to society, because that's who they love or who they want to be, because that's your child. You love them unconditionally, so you're supposed to show that to them. If they feel they're ashamed, they're gonna want to hide it. They're not gonna want to approach you. It's hard for people to communicate. It builds a bigger gap, not only between generations, but conversation, communication. Because if they can't feel that they can speak to you, it's almost like any father with a daughter. If you keep pressuring your daughter's not going to want to be close. Your daughter's going to want to stay away, right? Your daughter's going to rebel on everything that you do because you're trying to put what? Control on them. You're doing what? You're
so you are saying being in America, well, is this good to say this only for American culture?
No.
I feel like it's
do you think it's in worldwide, in other cultures the same way? Now, if you go back to Haiti, they follow different rules and different.
Absolutely.
So you can't bring this culture here.
Yeah, absolutely. Every culture and
so is it good to say this is only for the American culture being brought up and born here in this country?
No, but I could say this is for just worldwide humanity purposes, because this is something that touches all generations and every person.
Even if living in another foreign country.
Whether it be first world like America or third world like the Philippines, it's all applies. because it doesn't matter what society you are, your system and how you're built genetically and the structure of that spade. You're the father, you're the son, you're the mother, you're the daughter, you're the son, you're the father, you're the daughter. So that dynamic is always going to hit and trigger because that's just how it's built until the mindset and how we talk to each other, communicate, and how we view each other changes.
So, folks, so how do you pass your culture down to your kids when you're coming from a foreign country? Let's get into this. How do you pass your culture down to the kid from a foreign country and don't get them lost from you? Because that's another problem too. You come from another country, you got your ways. You're bringing your kids up as much as you know from where you come from. And you want that kid to have those ways, don't you? So how do you keep that kid going your way without trying to block them, you understand, from the other culture out there that you were talking about?
Well, in order to really like, when we talk about the gang culture, like for example, right?
Yeah.
So for example, to steer your child away from gang culture, it's not hard at the same time, but it's hard because they're easily influenced every day to slip into the cracks of the influence or the violence or just the people that they idolize. So even with peer pressure, right? So what it really takes for you to not have your child in a gang, one, don't hide the facts of a gang or the terrors of a gang from your child. If you want to actually have them not want to be interested at all, they're going to have to be exposed to exactly what is terrifying. If you show it to them or hide it away from them, they're going to take it as a way. It's like how, again, that ironically, the dynamic of children, you can always use the dynamic of the father and the daughter because that ultimately also is an easier way to just snap relativity. So, with that being said, if the daughter was to not be wanting to do something and the father was to force it, what's going to happen? The daughter's still going to do it or chooses to do it how they want to do it. Because ultimately, you're not going to stop trying to restrict the woman of her freedom. So you're not going to restrict the child, the son, of the freedom. It's very hard,
So
but
basically,
I'll say this.
be open. Yeah, be open. I mean, basically, you're saying talk to them openly, but teach them the old ways as best you can, and then listen. You said keyword listen, but listen to understand. Because a lot of people think they're listening, they're not listening.
Yeah, a lot of people feel they're listening, but they're listening to react.
That's exactly what
They're not listening to understand or epiphany.
People are usually just thinking what to say next in their head.
So with that said, and we're gonna wrap it up and take it back to Tony Dance. With that said, so all that over that old teaching and all that old method of how you trying to brainwash your kids to be a certain way is a waste of time with this new generation, isn't it?
It's not that it's a waste of time, but if you're trying to brainwash,
that's completely over because at this point, even we're at a point where mentally and emotionally, remember, like you said, ancestral generational trauma. That is a all-time high for this generation. The simplest thing that triggers you minimal triggers me at a mediocre, but triggers them at an extreme rate. So at the end of this pace, it's all about just giving them the freedom, but don't give them too much freedom. What I mean is freedom to accept them for who they are, because the more you shun them, the more they're going to run out to these streets and to the people that they feel or think can understand them or relate to them.
Okay, folks, we're gonna wrap it up with this, and I hope this helped you understand your kids a little better from a young generation speaking to you, how the young youth understand, because it's a reality that the young people may not have experienced what the older people experience, but they still on the same level because of the education they get from YouTube and all the others. So when you're trying to tell a kid, well, you don't know what you're talking about, they do know what they're talking about because they done learned it through YouTube and others. Even if they didn't experience, they seen it enough that they know it's reality. So it becomes their reality with you. So the best thing you can do is, like he says, reason with your kids and stop trying to push things into their head because you don't know what they know already.
Oh, and one more thing, because this almost slipped my mind just now, but this generation is a lot more triggered, especially, and they react a lot more because this technically is the smartest generation born. It has the access to all the capabilities and knowledge of history by just being able to retell it back or play it back. And they're noticing us still in a pattern of doing ignorance or doing the exact same stuff we were contradicting. And they see us continuously contradicting and being hypocritical. So it shows a lot more ignorance and intelligence. So what we're really doing at this point is we're giving them a reason, because as you know, the youth feels superhuman, superpower, super ego. So they're gonna have these type of thoughts. They're gonna look at us as elders, be like, oh, this person is a Neanderthal at this point.
Right.
They can't respect someone that they can't intellectually see equal.
Wow.
And most of what we do, even the older politicians, we're going back to acting like this slavery and this racism. You have no idea how ignorant your child or that ugly number sees you as. At this point, we are cavemen. We are the morons.
So the young ones look at you when you're talking that stuff to them, like, who? I never experienced it. I didn't went through it. Why are you telling me your problem?
And it only triggers them more to be more disrespectful and not listen to any of us, because why are we not listening to, or why are we?
So the real deal is live your life now, and at the moment, and deal with the world as it is now. And don't take it so far back in the past, because the past is the past and it's history.
And just love yourself, love your family.
But wait, even on the youth, that they need to accept their what was I gonna say? They need to accept their parents' ways as well, like respect each other.
But each one need to respect each other. But then at the same time, the parent should not tell the kids, well, this happened to me and that gonna happen to you too, and you know that, because you don't know that.
Well, think about that. When I was a kid, even when my dad would say things like that, I would laugh. Oh, Dad, we don't walk to school barefoot, or whatever they'd say, things like that. They walk through the forest, whatever.
You walk through the forest. I walk through the forest. How many times we walk through the forest, folks? I'm still walking through the forest because I don't understand nothing going on. So that's why I got to ask questions, because the new generation is the future. And it's best we work with them than work against them, because now they have too much knowledge to try to go against them.
And plus, didn't you raise these kids to be exactly what they wanted to be? So why stop that in the first place?
Wow. Okay, we'll take that call. WVIP 93.5 FM. Hello, caller.
Hello.
Oh, who we got?
You got the Brooklyn Cat from Sheep Head Bay.
All right, Brooklyn Cat, how you doing?
Oh, you don't want to know, honey. They're like, I had a cracking up party. Tennis around there, and not a high, they're like a cow that sit down on like a high. I had people out there cracking up all that stuff.
You up in the hospital, got the people cracking up.
Yep.
Yeah, they messing you up in the hospital? Are they treating you good up in there?
They treat me good. They doing things normal, but I don't like the way they bathe people that can't move. That's not scream, bloody murder. Scream. I always have to scream. I don't care. Who don't care about what we're about in the hospital? I don't care.
So
that's how I am.
So
they roll you over like you're a law. They don't pay that stuff no mind. They just roll you over, do their job, wash it down, and clean you up, change your bed and all that stuff, your pads and all that stuff, and that's it. And don't think nothing of it, because that's the way they talk. The lady, the head director came in there, another person, they were telling me about that's the way they train. Do it just that way, because they got change your linen on your bed, change your, they don't get, I can't move, they just put something on there for you to urinate and if you get the waves out there, they gotta wash up and change over regardless. They gotta do it either way. They gotta wash you up and change over whether you hurry or ain't hurry.
well, just put you some diapers on.
They can't because my leg, I can't open and close my legs. That's why. And then if they touch me, I scream bloody murder.
Wow.
Lord have mercy. I sure don't.
I'm telling these people over there, I'm already blow the brains out on it. So tell someone on for the 3T on your butt. When I come back here, but to me, that's a really dangerous situation. I mean, you are trained, whether a person just had a car wreck or something, you train, they can't move, you gotta change everything. You gotta roll them on one side of the bed. They roll it up, then you gotta roll back across all that stuff that they don't do. And then roll you back out again too, and you are in severely pain. That's crazy.
They just rolling you all over the place like you rolling pony. They just rolling you.
But now, no, the day I was able to sit up in the bed and eat, that to eat laying down, I heard one damn bad. That's bad. You gotta eat laying down. And after the day I sit up, I draw my own urine, because they've been asking for it ever since I got in. I draw my own urine today, set it over that form, and I was sitting all the way up in the bed. They come in here and I was drop dead. Oh, they couldn't believe it.
Well, I know you giving them a hard time up in there, boy. They can't wait to get you out of there. They probably.
Yeah, because I scream. I sit late, I sit and get food every day, because I can't eat but a little food at a time. And but it's okay. I can't complain.
Well, at least you get out of there. We want you to get a speedy recovery. Because we can't have the cat laying up there in the hospital.
It's not a recovery. This is not my only condition I got in my knee. They said it's infected. And it's infected, and why is it they only give me pain pills for it? That must be some old root and stuff over there sound like to me. My knee is infected. It hurt like hell. Then my son, he was trying, I want him to pick up both of my legs and just scoop me right in the bed until the ambulance came, and he didn't know, they don't know how to do things. He come picking up one leg at a time, up too high, and but it let me know that I was messed up in this bed. That's what that helped me to understand. He messed up here, because my leg kept kind of hot, January or February, I can't remember what month. People calling in, ringing your doorbell, out there, and going to jail, flatwood at the hospital. I can't, and make me forget little things. Because I could have been, would have had an x-ray a long time ago. I think one that cold no way, but I'm okay. This is my son, still my son, all the brothers, and my daughter, she brought up back. Working for the post office. She worked for the post office. She left about that. That was a year and a half ago. She went to the emergency room twice, 2 different times. And then I was talking to on the phone when I had took on my son's condition again. And I was just about almost getting it off of me. Then here her condition come. Well, so I got 2 different people, 2 different conditions on me. That's all it is. And my daughter had to move my leg out yet, because it to me, it's 6'2",
Well, you got to be able to move your leg. Tiger, you got to get your leg together.
Kevin, she the one over there paying and then shoot up them people when they come out the club and like, oh, that is stick out on one chill, but wait, look now. Man, I want to go with you. You a half animal, half gorilla, half cleaner. Man, you crazy. I would go with somebody like you. I don't want you. I didn't know that stuff about you. I don't want you. I didn't know.
Well, I guess that's.
Won't you come kill me, shoot me? I'd rather die to go before I go with you. I ain't going with you. When old Georgie was, and she's sitting something up in here, sound like cats in the wall and stuff. Y'all some shit, sorry, nothing people. I mean, I never thought about y'all like that. Y'all are just really nothing people. That's what y'all is. They ain't got no kind of life or nothing. Ain't never seen something wrong. Now, I don't think about y'all. I really, really don't. I don't even think about you. Because y'all are not the people. Y'all are not people that I would look up to. Y'all are not people that I like to follow your footsteps. I want to be caught with a little old shit like you. I bet you wouldn't go shoot upon my children there behind me or me. You mess with me, they gonna take the whole United States will come off to me. Y'all think I got a plan. They ain't playing. They want to bomb up somebody now over here, but if unless they're bomb up somebody because I'm in a hospital, other people condition on me, that don't make no sense. Ain't my condition.
Well, you got to get out of there. Your condition is over. You get out of there. Get yourself together.
I ain't thinking about getting out here. I'm not that old state get Africa. Oh, this is doing me. This got a vacation away from me. I ain't bothered about this boy. That's why I be going. I don't care. I heard. I can't look at that and leave up people. This is just the first time I had to be hospitalized behind me. That's all too. Because that means that my son got that authorized. He the one that rolled out a brand new bed because I said up so high they had to buy me like a little stool to climb up on to get up in the bed. So I told them it was too high up for me. My knowing he went there, they said he's gonna throw it out of there and throw it out, and he's ordering me another bed and back. And then he got to go buy a few more sheets to go because I gave away some sheets again. Oh, it's a mess on that.
Well, at least you'll go home to a new bed, you'll be able to get into bed, and you won't have to climb up on nothing to get into bed. So at least you'll go home and just fall right in.
I ain't got no, because if I stand up, that pain in my hip will hurt so bad. That's what it is, that pain in my hip hurt me too bad. I couldn't stand up.
Can you lay out on the floor?
Off of the bed. That's how bad this condition got me. I can't even make it up off the bed. Two go somewhere. They got me urinating and something.
All right, but we're gonna get out of here, folks. We get ready to close out. Cat, give us a hot number so we can go. Give us a hot number. A hospital number.
581.
581. Hospital number and 944 is your lucky number and 6738. Cat, you recuperate.
I ain't thinking about this mess, girl. It's me with me. All I got to do is they won't give me ibuprofen. All I got to do is give me ibuprofen pain pill. My doctor, since I came in the hospital, he sent me 3 pills that I need to get well. And he had gave me this 2 weeks ago. I wouldn't have had to come here. So there's a lot of involvement. So everybody's going to hell. I don't care.
All right, well, they give you your ibuprofen. Good night. And go get you some sleep.
Okay, bye-bye.
All right, folks, thank you for listening to us. We are live on WVIP 93.5 FM. We had a great show this evening. Tune in next week, the same time from 9 to 12. And don't forget, Sister Devon, call me daily, 718-253-7273. Don't give up. I have appointments waiting tomorrow. from 1 p.m. until 1752 Flatbush Avenue, corner Avenue J, East 35th. And I want to say a pleasant good evening.
Good night.
Love everybody. Love.
Peace and love.
Y'all get me dancing. Y'all get dance. Told me that I'm not the interest. So I heard last time that I checked. Instagram, Facebook, except that I got a big pack and a big fan. I don't know what I'm coming on since my nigga. She's so hard, when nobody comes back, I'm a fool to get straight to my guitar.
Oh, it's turned around.
Nobody comes back, I'm a fool to get straight to my guitar. I don't want no trigger. I just want it, what's up and play. I don't want no what. It's so cold outside, my brother. You gotta be here, brother. I just want it, what's up and play. I don't want no what. It's so cold outside. I don't need nothing to worry. I don't need nothing to worry. You know I don't want to apology. People say she don't know what I don't want. I don't need nothing to worry. I don't need nothing to worry. You know I don't want to apology. She's so cold, nobody come back. I'm a fool to get straight to my guitar. She's so cold, nobody come back. I'm a fool to get straight to my guitar. I don't want to sugar. This one thing, what's up and I don't want to know what it's so cold outside now. Yeah, baby, I just want to what's up and I don't want to know what it's so cold outside. That was a great show.
That was fun. A lot of fun. Yeah, that was
Yeah, it's a bomb right here.
no, that fight though.
Now we did it so great. We did it, you know, the girl that know what to sing this. And I